Wizard, a man who is not unknown to this bar, a man who sells the best poetry in Aberdeen. He has CDs, he has poetry books. If you want to buy them, speak to him after. I want you all to give a big up for Mr. Rapunzel Wizard!
Oh, fuck this. Right, I'm Rapunzel Wizard, and I've been on this stage for a while, but I'm just like one of those rashes you can't get rid of. I'm back here. Right, JB, shut the fuck up. Right, I'm going to start with a poem about me, I'm afraid. This one is called Don't Judge by Appearances. Because certain people might have seen me get up here on stage and thought things about me just from the way I look. Well, don't. Don't judge by appearances when you look at me, because I might be a hairy man, a freaky and a scary man, a leery and contrary man, but I am not a vegetarian, or a macrobiotic fruitarian, or windfall, raw food, fresh fruit, vegan man, because I eat meat. And I try not to get too rude when everyone seems like hippie food. But I don't scoff the top of them, I don't miss, and the only pulses I like are the ones in my wrists. Now I've got a head load of dreadlocks. I spend autumn hippie hill grazing, if you know what I'm saying. I dig things and have tongue piercing. But they don't run fast enough. I say nab it and mosh it, because I eat samurai and poached venison with a menace, man. But corn is veggie food porn, and lentils drive me chicken oriental. So if you see me in the streets hungry as hell, and let's face it, poetry doesn't pay too well, please feed me anything tasty, just as long as it's not meat free, because yes, you know the score, I'm a carnivore. Thank you very much. Right, I love the Moorings here. We got a whole range of wonderful beers behind the bar, and I love it when people come in, see all those beers and still drink. Say, pint of Tennent's, please. So, is there anyone out there who's drinking Tennent's? Okay, ooh. So I'll dedicate this poem to you. It's called Beer Tasting for Numpties. An advert on my beer mat said that brewers ensured there were 10 different flavours in Tennent's. I always thought there was none and it should be called Nunnants. So I swirled it in my mouth to see what 10 flavours would come to me, and they were piss, metal, fizziness, sulfuric acid and more piss, landfill site, seagull shite, mouldy bovril, diesel spill, and a deep darkness that eats your soul. So when you see at Tea in the Park, that Tennant-sponsored Nedfest, the punters throwing their beer in the air, well, even an idiot's clever enough to know it's better than drinking the stuff. Yes, even an idiot's clever enough to know it's better than drinking the stuff. Thank you very much. Right, so there we go. That's pissed off all the Tennent's drinkers. Right, moving from Ouija shite to an American shite. This one's called I've Got Loads of Money and Want to Build a Golf Course, so fuck off. How Donald Trump applies his money to his baldness problems, really funny. He's rich but still an ugly sight because his hair's been styled at carpet right. Yes, his hair's been styled at carpet right. Okay, right, cool. That's enough about him. I think I should do something topical now because we've got the Olympics. So here's my poem about Olympics. And it's even better because it's actually got visual bits with it as well. Hold on a second. Have you seen the London Olympic logo? For me it's a complete and utter no-go. You see, epilepsy runs in my family and I don't want to do the horizontal pogo, oh no. And you think the logo's a corrupt, fucked up pile of rot? Have you seen the Olympic mascot? Now why didn't they base it on an animal that you'd see in East London? Why don't we get something like Walter the Pigeon? Flies all over the city shitting. It's London's main source of airborne infection, has a mouldy bread addiction and loads of breaking and entering and nesting convictions. Or why didn't we get Chabby the Rat? A vicious brat, gnawing his way through the sink estates would have an aspo if the police weren't scared of him and his mates. He pisses vast disease in the doorways of Hackney, has more anger management issues than Gordon Ramsay. And why didn't we get Scummy the Seagull? Lives on a rubbish tip. Will mug you for your sandwich and fish and chips and must be the only seagull never to see the sea. But unfortunately, the London Olympic logo is going to be... Yes, it's a wedlock and mandible. Oh yes, they're designed by a committee of imbeciles. They're a pair of giant pastel willies. One-eyed monsters who will sponsor sweatshops, sweat brands from global brands, baseball caps, consumer tax and burger chain misery meals. Yes, Wenlock and Mandible, the good and kind. Cost £1 million for their design. Don't drink, smoke or swear, no way. Eat 5 portions of fruit and veg a day. And Wenlock and Mandible are as pretty as a Frankenstein botch. And what is that wet patch on Mandible's crotch? I mean, they're as empty as a Greek bank account. As flawed as a Liberal Democrat promise, as shallow as a Big Brother contestant, and as sanitised as Glastonbury. Wedlock and Mandible are as pointless as Eurovision, as overblown as Jordan's implants, as morally bankrupt as banks, and as representative of the average person in Britain as the characters in Hollyoaks. So just like Manlock and Mandible, the whole show's a pile of cock, and all I can say with this many dicks is fuck the Olympics. Thank you. Fuck Danny Boyle. Right. Okay, from a couple of pastel cocks to one dickhead, this one's called David Cameron. I'd like to slam a hammer on the nose of David Cameron, because it rhymes, and it would hurt. Right. I used to run the open mic night down here on Sundays. This poem is called Why I Stopped Running the Open Mic Nights Down Here on Sundays. Right, in the Moorings this evening dribbling is a piston utter, random nutter. Might be a sailor or ex-military, picks fights like a tiller on PCP. He has the conversational abilities of a tree, and he's hanging around and bugging me, and fucking him off is never easy, too full of drink to get the hint. Can't tell him outright without a fright, because he's all here, but he's not all there. Oh, in the Moorings this evening dribbling is a piston utter, random nutter. The bar staff ain't serving him, but the bastard ain't sobering. Grabs the mic at the open mic night. For the world his message is right. He thinks he plays guitar like Santana, but hasn't the dexterity to peel a banana. Yes, in the Moorings this evening dribbling is a piston utter, random nutter. Professes undying love to the bar, then threatens to kill everyone, or anyone his eyes can focus on. He feels threatened by his own reflection in the mirror above the toilet basins. Finally his opponent he'll choose, and pick a fight with a bar stool, and lose. Yes, outside the Moorings this evening dribbling is a pissed up, passed up, thrown out, utter, random nutty, pissed up, passed out, thrown out, utter, random nutter. True story, especially the fight with the bar stool, which was very funny to watch. Right. Now, there was some good things we had on stage here on the Moorings open mic night on Sundays. I have to say my favourite was Callum and Teabags who you saw earlier, engaging in a bit of male-on-male water sports, surrounded by lots of electrical equipment. And well, I was waiting for them to electrocute each other, but it didn't quite happen, but it was quite entertaining watching. So I'm going to do this poem about Teabags, and this is another occasion he was on the stage here when they had a Mr. Universe competition. It's called Lord of the Rings. They held a Mr. Moorings contest right here on this very stage, a topless parade of oiled muscle and teabags. With his vital statistics, chest 37-inch, waist of 33, and a beer belly of 44-inch double D, and a mid-tone and kissed biceps, contestants in posing pouch poses. Oh no, Teabag removes his clothes and spreads his arse cheeks to the audience. So like Frodo Baggins, I have stared into the crack of doom. And questing for the ring was the furthest thing from my mind. Yes, questing for the ring was the furthest thing from my mind. Right, okay. Whoa. Two more. You have to enthusiasm for 2 more. If you want a night of proper poetry, we've got one tomorrow night at Cellar 35. I've got flyers and things like that. We've got Richard Tyro Jones and stuff. And another cheap like CDs available for a £5. Someone buy them. If you're drunk enough, and if you had enough tenants, I'm sure you might. Right, okay. Two more. Alright, this one's called Why I Had to Leave Brighton. You can tell I'm not local, obviously. Why I Had to Leave Brighton and Move to Aberdeen in a bit of a hurry. Now I'm gigging at Brighton Peace Fair, and there's a fucking swear box there. That wasn't mentioned when they asked me to do this gig for free for charity. And it's going to cost me £5 for each 4-lettered. And wait, it gets even better. It's July in Brighton by the sea. It's pissing like Aberdeen in January. And I'm performing in the only marquee. So every fucker and their kids, they're crammed in here. It's going to cost me quids because I don't have a single verse that's clean. I turn a funny shade of green. And on stage it goes from sad to worse as I try to bleep each effing verse. But I miss a bastard, and then a fuck. A self-censorship, I fucking suck. I'm sorry, I don't sorry care. I'm gonna fucking bloody Miggy Minge and pubic hair, fuck with arsewipe, Tony Blair, piss facts, cunt, bastard, turd, inventing words they've never heard, knobbing, tosser, funny fast, every name for private pass, bugger, bollocks, munting, runt, compress, wanker, dangle, cunt, pissy pants, arsehole lice, I make right chubby brown sound nice. So I say sod, and I say shite, and the rudest verses I recite of slugs, drugs, side effects, pissing, piercing, fetish sex, kicking bailiffs in the balls and setting fire to primary schools. I am revolting, and all the kids love it. Their parents revolt, I tell them to shove it. And then this cocky cock with his swear box says £260. Well, I look him up and down, and because he's shorter than me, I kick him in the fucking knees. Well, then it all kicks off round me. Fuck that, I flee. And I was in breach of the peace at Brighton Peace Fair and started a sodding riot there. And I'm like the holy book, you care? I'll swear I ain't ever going back there. No, I'm ever going back, because I fucking bloody swear. Wow, this has been a lovely trip back into the past for me of getting up there on this stage. So I'm going to leave you with this wonderful poem that's been requested by pretty much everyone when I came through the door. Yeah, how did you guess? Right, I better explain for the people that have never heard this before that I like slugs particularly because they're an animal that their sex hormones smells just like beer, and a slug will happily drown itself in a pint of beer. If I'm ever reincarnated, I want to come back as a slug. So I wrote this poem in praise of slugs. Slugs drink beer, I like slugs because I drink beer. And slugs eat hoss because I like slugs because hoss are part of the backyards of hard-ass middle-class fascist bastards. Sorry, what's this here? Oh no, it's not the... I like slugs. Slugs eat fly garrets. I like slugs because I eat hallucinogens too. And slugs hate gravel. I like slugs because gravel covers the front drives of half-life middle-class Stepford men and wives. And slugs have eyes on stools. I like slugs after beer and fly garrets. I've got eyes on stalks too. And slugs lurk under stones. I like slugs because stones can be thrown at shits. Middle class gets to use slug pellets. Yes, I love slugs. Go drink beer, take drugs. Plotting the down for the middle classes while oozing slime out of their asses. Yes, they drink beer, take drugs. I love slugs. Thank you very much. I'm Rapunzel Wizard. Buy my CD if you're sad. Come to the gig if you are as well. Otherwise, I'll see you at the bar. Cheers.
That was Rapunzel Wizard. Give it up for Rapunzel Wizard. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Right. Okay, now, right now there is supposed to...